Now that we learned about the KNX Association's performance at ISE, let's have a look at the host country. The next presentation is dedicated to everybody who's traveling by boat, by car, by plane, no matter how, because visiting a fair in a foreign country is not only visiting booths and having a look at the newest releases, it's also visiting a foreign country. And for this, I'm very happy that we actually have somebody who can give us first-hand information about this country. We have Jordi Auladell, the Executive Secretary of KNX Spain. In his presentation, we will learn more about the local KNX market in Spain so that you can also talk to the Spanish fair visitors and also know what is to be expected outside the floor area or the exhibition hour. So without further ado, Jordi, the floor is all yours.
Welcome everybody to ISE Barcelona this year. This is the first time. And we talk about Spain because all the companies who wants to enter in a foreign country, it's not an easy way. So you need to know more a little bit things about that country specificities, the Spanish, for example. And we think that KNX Spain is the perfect gateway to enter to the country for the manufacturers of KNX. Yeah, for Spain in numbers. For situating the Spain, Spain is the fourth territory in Europe in extension. Is a high country, the second in Europe because we are very mountain country with a high planner, and the population is 47 million, distributed around the center. The capital is in Madrid, but most of the people lives around the coast. And the coast is very important in Spain because it's a very touristic country, as you know. More than 83 million tourists visit us every year. And we have more than 5,000 kilometers of coast. Another important thing in Spain is the difference of climate situations. So we have 5 different climates: the north in the Atlantic, the Mediterranean coast, and the continental in the interior of near around Madrid, and the high mountain, and in island Canarians, the climate is subtropical. So this is maybe everybody knows Spain is the country with more than the sunlight, in Europe. So for that, we need specificity necessities about blinds, shutters, curtains, etc. And the rain falls in Spain in different way. In the north, there is a lot of rain, but in the rest of the country, it rains very, very few. And the climate, we have difference. There are a lot of differences between different parts of territory, and in summer and winter. So we have a lot of different things, different systems of climate, and it's necessary to control it. Yeah, talking about market share, one of the potential market most important in Spain is the tourist sector. So in Spain, we have a lot of hotels and tourist apartments, and it's necessary to control this kind of installations. So this is the first potential market in Spain. The second one is, of course, the residential market. And we need to adapt all the climate systems because most of them are old, and we can take profit about the next generation phones. In Spain, we receive a lot of money from Europe, so we can use it for develop new projects in Spain. The construction market in Spain is the engine of the country. It's very dynamic and important. We have a lot of companies, and after Germany, we have the 18,000 KNX partners, the second in the world. So we are ready for integrate with KNX. And as I know, the potential market in Spain is, infrastructure, of course, tourism, health, and the residential housing. And we know why, but we know what. And we need KNX integrations for saving energy, respect the environment, building energy management, of course, the electric car, and the tourist sector. And if you are thinking, if you want to enter in a foreign country, there are two ways, I think. One is in solitary, but if you want to enter in solitary, you must be like King Kong, outside, very strong, fast, invincible. But I'm sure it's not the reality. So we think that working in a group is better, like a wolves. So KNX national group in Spain think that the best strategy to enter to Spain is like a wolves. So why be part of KNX Spain for a foreign company? Yeah, the problem, as maybe you can understand, listen to me, is the English. In Spain, people speak English very bad, or most of them don't speak English. So the Spanish is the language very necessary to enter to the country and have successful. So we can help in the language. We can help to put together professional market and final end customers, and facilitate to talk with them and collaborate. And of course, but this is not only for Spain. You need to know exactly how it works, the companies, how it works, the system installations. So the expertise to know how it works, each country has. So KNX association group, national group, can give to the companies, foreign companies, a good help for them. And KNX Spain is leadership of the first home automation system in Spain is KNX, of course. And we have many associates. We are a very dynamic group. So we work very hard to consolidate KNX in Spain. And of course, if you have a Spanish market, this is the perfect gateway to find more markets in the Spanish speaking. So America market, South America, Central America is a good way to conquist that territories too. So what we offer? For example, we have our own forum every year. This year, for example, we are talking about health. We participate in Spanish and international fairs with a specific KNX area. We develop contents and position papers, standardization, and massive diffusions, like, for example, newsletters and KNX journal, adapt to the Spanish market. We have a webinar series about topics that online most of people can listen very interesting topics and understand better how technology can help for him. And we have a very intensive use of our website and our social networks. So, and we offer all these contents to our associates to use it and take profit about them. And of course, we offer other services, focus on only in Spain. And we have creative ideas, and we are working to develop new solutions. So, yeah, I think maybe is interesting for any foreign country company that wants to enter the Spanish market, talking with us, and why not to be part of the KNX Spain. So please contact us and we can talk more and better. Well, that's all. That's the final presentation. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope that your visit is fair next days.
Thank you very much for the introduction of KNX Spain and also the Spanish market. This will definitely help everybody to visit the fair in Barcelona. Let's have a bit of a look. You mentioned before that the language is something that we should consider. And actually what you have not said is that Spain or Spanish is the second most spoken language in the world after Chinese. So I think that you should not apologize for not speaking Spanish at the moment. Also take into consideration that the fair takes place in Barcelona. So actually it should be us to speak Spanish whilst we're here in ISE. I think you can agree to that, right? So
Okay.
whom better to ask? Can you just translate the following? Hi, my name is ... I love KNX. How do you say that in Spanish?
Hola, me llamo I love, yo quiero amo a KNX.
Okay, perfect. Keep that in mind when you visit Spain, because that is like how you will make a lot of friends. I, however, of course, have some more questions for you. So it's not only about the language, but I would also like to talk about the content of your presentation. You mentioned before that, yeah, so you pointed out the special characteristics of Spain. It has like different climate zones. It's very high, it's very low. You pretty much have from mountains to sea, you have everything. What you pointed out is that each market, or that the Spanish market, is a very specific market. And I would also like to say that each market, each country. So you could just like go to the next country, which is next to Spain, and you would have something completely different. So every KNX country has its own characteristics. It's a market for itself. But my question to you would be, because you will welcome the international KNX community. So what would you say does every KNX market have in common?
Well, I think the KNX ADN companies is that everybody develops a standard and open system. So we have the same products, and everybody can adapt it for each situation. So this capacity to understand, to talk, and of course networking is very important, and the flexibility and adapt and collaborate. I think these are the common parts of all around the KNX. Of course, KNX manufacturers too. So in an international fair is a perfect place to understand what happened in the world, talking with other companies for other countries, and maybe they can have better ideas, new products, new solutions for the future. So I think that dynamism of KNX is perfect for this international fair.
Yeah, I think you said it like very, like in a very nice way. It's pretty much the core values that we from the International KNX Association have. I use in every country where KNX as such is used. Of course, each country has to make their own local adaptations. And this is what we see with KNX Spain. That actually brings me also to the next question. Of course, we can expect most of the visitors to be from Spain that will be at the fair, because Spain is a huge market also for KNX and also for any kind of other industry. We also therefore hope, or like I expect, a lot of interest for the KNX national group. But again, for those people that do not come from Spain, but those people that make the effort to come by the plane or boat or by any means of travel, what would you tell them? Why should they definitely contact a local KNX group that they have in the country? What are the advantages? Why should they not miss out on that?
Well, I think KNX Association had a good idea to create the national groups in each country, because everybody knows that each country is different. So if that companies, if they want to save money, save time, the better solution is to collaborate and ask for help. And we are ready for help, foreign companies, and give us all our expertise, our attention, and help to understand better the Spanish market and how they can can adapt their products and solutions. So, in my opinion, when you try to enter in a foreign country, first of all, you need to have colleagues, that they can help to you to develop your business plan. So yeah, national groups are made for that. So please contact us, and I think that's the most intelligent decision for the KNX manufacturers to contact us and try to collaborate together.
Perfect. Great. Thank you very much. So everybody, you've just heard it. If you're looking for business opportunities, let it be in Spain, let it be somewhere else, visit the KNX community. In this case, of course, during ISE, have a look at the KNX Spain performance that we have at the KNX booth. Jordi, I guess you will be there as well for all the questions and answers that people are looking forward to. Great. Thank you very much, Jordi. We move on to the next presentation, and I'm sincerely looking forward to hear all the great news from Spain. Thanks.
Thank you.